It's Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. Time to go through the sales.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
We're live.
We're doing it live, guys. We're doing it live, as usual.
And it's Saturday night. Actually, it's Friday night. Actually, it's Wednesday night. And we're recording for Friday night. Anyway, but we are live. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you for back for episode 57 of Rogue 5 Rundown.
Yeah. How many actual real views do we have? I probably don't know at this point, but
No idea.
This was probably going to be one of the shorter ones, I'd say, because it's been a quick week. I've been busy with a lot of work stuff. California's on fire, and I'm getting a lot of phone calls about sending helicopters to support up in Northern California. So this
More
like every
fires.
summer.
Jesus Christ.
It's like every summer. I mean, we got fires here. John has flooding in northern Georgia and Tennessee. You guys have been having earthquakes.
Oh, that's Jersey. But
yeah. So I mean,
luckily, I have still been listing on Rogue 5. I was even in the Bahamas last week, and I was still listing almost not every day, but I listed, I would say, more than half the days I was there. So.
Yeah, and then I had a big toy show that I was prepping for in the middle of all that nonsense. On Saturday, it was a very big LA toy show here in Southern California called Geeking Out. It's put on by Toy Depot, and very good show. A lot of people were there. It's not a convention; it was a toy show. And a lot of toy vendors, a lot of local toy vendors, a lot of people from out of state came to this toy show. This is, I think, the third one they've put on. But LA always shows out when there's toys involved. I know a lot of LA people that'll drive down here to San Diego to look for toys. LA people have a lot of money, obviously, with the whole, LA scene there with the movies and God only knows what else these people are into. But anyway, I don't judge because they're buying toys. So a lot of toy sales were to be had there. So I was packing up, loading up a vehicle full of stuff to sell. And by the end of that show, I think my shelves were pretty empty. So
Good.
And there was a couple of people from San Diego that came out to visit and say hi, and they actually bought toys too. And some of them bought toys from this page. So
Love it.
But now I'm back in town. We'll get back to the normal stuff, and I listed some more stuff earlier today, being Ghostbusters. But we'll do a quick market update on some of the stuff that's been on the page in last week. So I'll kick it off right here with the first thing that I came across. And this is not the first Hollow Cheeks we've had on the page. We actually list them quite often, but this one I think is still available, but it's $175. Chris, I think he's going for a nicer one, probably $250 to $350 range, right?
This ended up selling on the IC. A nicer one does sell for about $250 to $300 easily. This one's in kind of rough shape. The fact that the cape has a slit in the armhole, I know that turns a lot of people off, but they don't realize that a cape is only $6.
Yeah,
I don't think they realize that they can just spend $6 more and get a cape, and that this would still be a very good price. But it ended up selling on another group. That's why I just turned the comments off. But for $175, I don't think it gets any cheaper than that ever.
No.
Ever.
No, you can find one in the wild. It's probably the only time you'll get a cheaper one is finding one in the wild. So that's right. So yep, $250 to $300 for a nice one. But that's about what they go for. Here is a Luke Skywalker 77 back A. This is my favorite card back for Return of the Jedi for a Luke Farm Boy, because it's the alternate card back. So that is one of the ones that I do not have yet, but I'm still looking out for one.
This is a card that I did a deal, no deal. I really don't like doing deal or no deal.
Yeah.
I know prices have kind of dropped down on this one a little bit. and this is something that I was hoping to get quite more than what it's gone for. So as of right now, I am probably just going to hold on to this and just keep it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just love that card back. But yeah, what was the last bid you had on it? Like,
I've gotten offers of $1,500, but the last offer was $1,450. So people messaged me and said, "Hey, with $1,500 of shipping, do it." And I'm like, "No, $50 more is not going to do it."
all right, moving on here. Here's another Luke 41 back E. This sold for 700, 710 shipped.
This was
70.
I mean, this was a mock that just really surprised me. These usually go for $900 or so, at least, on an Empire card with brown hair. I dropped it to $700. It sat for well over a day. And then all of a sudden, I had somebody claim it. He paid it outright, which was great. And then 2 people messaged me within the next couple hours doing backup claims. So it was like 3 people in the matter of an hour, but it sat there for 24 hours. So
yeah, it's really weird how that works.
But the price is, again, like people were asking me, well, are you going to put this again for another Sunday Steal? Like, this was as cheap as this one was getting.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't go any lower than this. After this, it goes to eBay.
Yeah, I mean,
$1,000.
You guys can't sleep on this stuff, man. Just because you want to hold out for Sunday Steal on stuff on the page doesn't mean that it's gonna be on Sunday Steal or even be there when it comes up for Sunday Steal.
And a lot of people do that. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait for Sunday Steal," then it gets claimed 5 seconds later. So
yeah. All right. Well, that's a nice Luke brown hair gone. Here's another Luke. I think I'm seeing a trend here. This is a double telescoping, double A. It's missing the iller filament, but I think this is what they go about $325. I mean, you're talking like this figure is probably a $35, $40 Luke since it's nice and white and crispy. And then I didn't look at it too hard to see if there was any paint loss. But
it's like a $50 figure was what I kind of had in my head, because the back is actually very clean, and the fact that it's actually the correct figure for the Luke detail.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then the outer tube, I listed it as $275, so that's why I got $325 altogether.
Yeah, I think you can buy an outer tube for this $300 by itself. So that's probably the going right there.
The inner filament in this was actually fake; it was repro.
Oh, okay.
It was very obvious when I got it in, so I took it out and threw it away.
All right, so there you have it. I remember one of these. I scored one of these DT Lukes. I got it for a hell of a price. I still have it.
Oh, dude.
And it was the same things like this, but the inner filament was broken in a couple pieces. But I still have it. It's pretty cool. I got a smoking deal from one of our friends on it.
Smoking.
These are a couple ones that I listed. I like these figures. These are kind of fun. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'll probably just have to give them away. Or I was thinking about just opening these masters of the worldwide wrestling universe. They are He-Man wrestling figures, basically.
Yeah. If you remember the collection that I bought last year that you came with me,
yeah,
I had about 6 He-Man wrestling rings, and I got about 50 of these figures. All these figures didn't even make it to the page. I ended up selling them to my neighbor.
Really?
So, and he'll buy them all.
You should message your neighbor and say that I have a few. This is the only one from that lot that I kept.
Oh, wow.
I don't think he's really worth anything, but he's Mr. T.
I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, but he's super cool. Mr. T. And I was like, I'm keeping that one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because he's got all the gold chains on. And let's see if I could show him a little bit better here. Let me see. I don't have the Shane magic. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you can see that. Can you still see me?
Yeah, I see it. It's just very blurry, but we see it. Nice and gold.
Yeah.
A lot of gold, a lot of chains.
Mr. T. That's the one I kept. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, Macho Man. Who else we got here? Ultimate Warrior. He's kind of cool. And then Roddy Piper. Yeah, these are fun figures.
Yeah.
Anyway, something different for the page. Another different thing, we got Star Trek Lunchbox. So again, we sell everything on Rogue 5 Toys, from freaking wallpaper to expensive Min-On cards to DT, Luke's, Ben's, Vader's. You name it, you'll find it on here. Shane will sell his silverware and his kid's firstborn baby album. If it's Star Wars.
We don't want to be the group that has just high-end items, and we don't want to be the group that just has low-end items. We kind of want to be all over the place. So 1 minute I can be listing a $3,000 figure, and I can also be listing one for $5 right after that. I don't care. Prices mean nothing. I just want variety.
I mean, we just want to have a lot of. We noticed that if you're just Star Wars only, I think there's only a certain amount of people you're going to reach. But we sell everything on here, so. I mean, look, Happy Days. You sold this Happy Days. Thank God you sold this fucking Fonzie. I was tired of looking at this guy.
I was tired of looking at it. It was sitting in my house, and I was tired of looking at it.
I was tired of looking at the Fonz. You finally sold him for $150, so I'm glad he's gone. Yes. And then we have a Ghostbusters squirter thing over here, and then we go back to, the next post is a DT Luke, so exactly. I mean, it's all over the place. That's what makes our page great. I had a comment the other day from somebody, and it was like, I am drawn to your page because I never know what's going to be posted next. So I always have to be on your page to see. I'm like, perfect. It's working. You know why? Because I never know what I'm posting either, and neither does Chris.
I don't know what I'm posting.
I'm just grabbing shit when I see it, and I just throw it on there. There's a Transformers 40th anniversary Autobot that I had on a box. I forgot I had it. Put it on the page. $25 sold. Done. Moving on,
Great.
To a van, and then you're, Black Series. So what I'm getting to here, there's a little search bar right here, if you can see that. If you're looking for something, please use the search bar because we're not going to cover everything in this Rogue 5 rundown. So,
and we are very word specific. So if you're looking for a Luke Skywalker Bestman, you have to type in Luke Skywalker Bestman. Just type in Luke Skywalker; it's not going to work.
Or IG88 Hollow Eyes or something like that. I don't know.
So. Just type in like Darth Vader. Don't just type in Vader or Darth.
Yeah, or Deacon SWAT. Thank God this fucking thing's gone too. Or Winston, Super Fright Winston. If you're looking for that, whatever.
Fuck Winston.
Whatever. All sorts of stuff on the page here, guys. So take a look. I'm not going to go through everything. We'll be here all day. But anyway, we'll get back to this. A couple Star Wars things here that sold for some comps. So if you're looking for comps, we got a few of them here. This is a baggy ESBC CAS 80 plus Death Squad Commander that sold for $182 as a Sunday steal. Chris, now I think that's a pretty good price. I mean, what is this baggy goes for that by itself, right?
I mean, the baggy is probably $150 loose, just ungraded. So the thing with baggies is that people need to know that there's not a large community that collect graded baggies. People want them ungraded to go in their box sets, and then they can fill up like their box sets. So individually graded is not a big thing with them.
CS 85. This is more of a common one. The Return of the Jedi ones were more common back then. So it's a 120 for this one. And then an Empire. What do you call it? Empire D baggy CS 90 150 for the Admiral there. So which is
this is like the mail away one. This is like the mail away Akbar.
Yeah. Right, and then sensor scope baggy.
Yeah. And then I list a mic for $35 right afterwards. So, yeah, we are all over the place.
All over the place. You name it, and we got it. I mean, I was selling roller skates the other day, and
but again, this is all in 1 week, less than a week. So we do a lot of sales, and thankfully we have a lot of great people that shop with us and trust us. So we just always want to say thank you to everybody.
Even the zombie ghost says thank you.
Yeah, well, thank God that thing freaking sold.
$10.
Disgusting to look at.
Nobody wants a Brett Hitman bendable, huh?
No.
Somebody bought the Slimer, though. That's all good. All right. Well, anyway, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Rogue 5 Rundown. Again, we are part of a bigger podcast called 5 Idiots Talking Toys. It airs Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern with 3 other guys that tend to make it on sometimes, or maybe not. We have Wednesdays Winning Whiffs every Wednesday at 6 p.m. We have this show every Friday at 6 p.m. We have After Dark for our Patreon. So if you want to come on Patreon, patreon.com/5days you can come on there. Take a look at what we got. We're going to put out, more collections coming every day, stuff popping up on the page. We, early access to all this stuff. I do this thing, which a lot of people have used, bounty hunting. I had no other name for it, and I thought that kind of fit the best. But I hunt for toys for people, and I find them.
Brandon's bounty?
Whatever. I want to, like the paper towel. Anyway, when I go to a lot of toy shows. That's the running joke. I go to a lot of toy shops. Toys come to me. I go to toys. People send me articles and links and stuff all the time. That being said, I always hunt for stuff for people. So if I know somebody's into something, or if you're looking for something in particular, please let me know. I did pick up a couple things for our Patreon members at Comic-Con, and they were very thrilled that I was able to get those items for them because some of those are exclusives only available at Comic-Con. So hit me up on Patreon, and I will search for toys for you. And that doesn't cost anything extra. It just pay for the cost of the item and whatever shipping costs, and the rest of it is it's already included in the fees for Patreon. So thanks for being a Patreon member. Join us on there. Did I cover all the bases?
Yeah, I think so. I think you did pretty good.
Okay.
So we'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.